Hello, how are you doing? Today we're going to go through the communication assignment and see if we can knock that out real quick. Okay, first thing we're going to do is open up Edmodo and then go to month. And then we're going to locate where is the conversation. That's what I'm talking about, conversation assignment. It's right here. It was due on the 3rd, so I'm going to click on that. And we're going to see what it all entails. Okay. Needed a question from a user with feedback, user age with feedback, password with feedback, check the password, and a random number question game. And then upload everything to Scratch. Okay, moving Modo out the way. We're going to open up Scratch. Start off with two sprites on our screen. Go to the palette, click on the control palette, get a start out there. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to ask the name, get that one knocked out. So we go to sensing, we're going to pull out a ask, what's your name, and we're also going to pull out an answer. Because when they ask the question, the information goes back into answer. We're going to create a variable username. Notice when I do this, the user, everything else is lowercase except for the name part. Now that we've got our variable, we need to set our variable. So put the variable underneath there, and we're going to set it to answer. Answer is going to come back, it's going to go into username. Now let's use it. Go to looks, grab two hellos, put them underneath here. In the second hello, we're not going to say hello. We want to say the person's name. So we're going to go grab the variable username, put it in there. We're going to see what this looks like real quick. What's your name? Hello. See how all that is regenerated right there. Now this part is done. We can take this off right here and let's copy it, duplicate it, put it down here. Now we're going to do the same thing for user age. So let's create another variable. This one is user age. We need to set that variable. Since we already created a variable and we have the set here, we can go click on the drop-down menu on this one and go from username to user age. And we already have the answer. It goes into user age, and we'll say here, so you are, and then the person's user, gotta take this out right here. Grab a user age. So you are whatever age the person is. So we slap it in there, and I see what the whole thing does. Your name, I'm just gonna put Matt. Oh, problem. It says what's your name. We need to put how old are you. Now let's do it. I'm going to be 15 today. So we got that part right there. So we got the user age and we got the and we got the username knocked out. The next part of the assignment was to do the password. So let's take this off again, duplicate it, put this back. I think I messed up right there. Take this down so I can see it. Put this back. Now we're going to ask, what is your password? Or select a password. Person's going to select a password. We need to create another variable for password. Make variable US. User password. Okay. And come down here, change it to user password, and take this part off and put this back on right here. So now when they ask what the password is, whatever answer is given will go into user password. Now we need to do something different because we need to verify that password is correct. So let's go back up here to the ask again, grab another ask, and say we want to verify, please verify your password. Now, when they ask that, they're going to give an answer back. But we need to compare that answer to something so that we can, how can I say this? We need to compare that answer to something so we can see if what they're telling us is right or not. So what do y'all think this is? Those of y'all who said the variable password, you are correct. We need to compare it to the variable password, user password. So let's go in operators and grab a equal to, pull that down there. So we have the answer on one side and the password on the other side. Pull this over here. Okay, so we all have all that right there. So next thing we go to controls and we're going to need an if else. If else. So grab the if else and pull it out there. So this is a condition right here. If the user password equals the answer, what do I want to happen? I am going to say that is correct. That is correct. But, or else, if it is wrong, let's say, sorry, you're wrong. You are wrong. And I'll connect this right here. Now, let's see what this does. We have, click on the green flag. What's your name? Hello? Matt? How old are you? 16 now. So you are 16. Select the password. MIRD. Please verify your password. MIRD. And it should say that's correct. And if I was wrong, it would say sorry, you're wrong. Okay, next thing we need to do was do a random number game. So, in starting our random number game, the only place I know anything random is in the operator section. So I'll go to the operator section, I'll say pick a number from 1 to 10. And then I need to go to variable, and I need to make me a variable called random number. Random number. Notice the random part is lowercase. The only thing uppercase is the N and number. Hit OK. Now I'm going to need to set that at some point in time, so I need to pull this out. I know that. And when I compare it with the random number, I need to use that also at some point in time. So set random number. I don't want to set it to 0. I want to set it from anything from 1 to 10. So I'll take this in here and I'll set that random number and I'll go ahead and connect it. Now, next thing I need to do, I need to grab ask and an answer. Because whatever answer I get, I need to compare it to the random number. So I'm gonna say pick a random number between 1 and 10. And I'm going to put this right here. Now, when they pick that random number between 1 and 10, whatever answer they give me back, I need to go to controls again and grab another if-else statement. Because this is how it's going to work. If the random number is correct, I need to grab me an operator, equal to operator also, I'm sorry. If the random number is correct, whatever answer they give me, if it's correct with the answer, if it's correct with the random number, I'll say that is correct. But if they're wrong, whatever random number they give me, it's going to say, sorry, you're wrong. And put that on the bottom. And now let's go through the whole thing and see if the whole thing works. What's your name? I'm Matt. Hello. Matt? How old are you? I am 17 years old. So you are 17. Select the password. Carport. Please verify your password. Well, we know we got it. Oh, I must have accidentally pressed the button. I'm sorry about that. Pick a number between 1 and 10. My number is 8. The random number shows up. We will hide this later on. So I'm going to choose 8 and see what it says. Enter. That is correct. And that's it. I'm going to go through this one more time. What's your name? M-E. Hello? M-E. How old are you? 18 this time. So you are 18. Select the password. M-I-R-D. Verify your password. M-I-R-D. That's correct. Pick a number between 1 and 10. My number is 3, but I'm going to pick 8 again. So are you wrong? First time I did it, I picked 8 and it said I was right. Second time I went through, I picked 8 and it wasn't 8 and it said I was wrong. So this code is totally correct. So now only thing you have to do is go through, watch what I did step by step, put it all together, and you'll be good.